We are going to be debuting your guys' new song, Playground, on Mix 94.9 tomorrow.
Awesome. Thank you.
So cool. Thank you.
How did you find the song?
I actually found it on just some random playlist on Spotify last Friday.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I'm like, yep, we need to get this on the radio right now.
All right. Well, I hope it goes well. You have to keep us posted.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So, speaking of the song, I kind of wanted to know what was the inspiration behind it?
Well, we wrote this song with our friends, and when we showed up that day to write, Jason kind of had this guitar riff that he was playing, and then from there, I was just kind of ranting on how, you know, the older you get, I think the more you just really want to be able to go back to the playground and act like a child and not have all these adult-like responsibilities. And so we ended up just writing that song really pretty quickly because I think when things are real, they come out pretty quick. Also, I'll say that Playground, I always joke around whenever we play that song live. We're married, but we don't have kids yet. We just have a dog, a Boston Terrier named Bella. We don't have kids yet, so I always joke around that the reason we don't have kids is because I am raising 2 kids. I have a dog and a husband that's still a child. And so, but it's actually one of my favorite things about Jason is that he's, like, refuses to grow up. He's kind of like Peter Pan, and you know, he holds on to his youth. And so, yeah, that's also, I think, part of the inspiration behind Playground.
What's it like working together and being married? Do you guys ever get, like, sick of each other?
Of course. Who wouldn't? I think it's a huge blessing that we can travel together and experience all the highs and lows of being an artist in 2016 together rather than apart. But it's also, you know, it's challenging. We have to be really honest with each other, and when we do get tired of each other, since we're together 24/7, we just take a break. You know, I'll go hang out with my girls, he hangs out with his guys, and kind of recharge our batteries, and then...
I think it's actually, all of that is true, but I think it's also really better that we're married because we're always together, we're always on the same page, and that makes writing music easier because we really kind of understand where we're both at emotionally at the time. And I feel like all those things, you know, there's good and bad, but I think the positives outweigh negatives.
Oh, for sure.
So an upcoming EP, when are we going to maybe see that?
We'll be putting it out right before tour with Colby.
Okay, you guys are going on tour with Colby Calais?
Yeah, we're going out in October and November, and we're hoping to get the EP out before the tour so people can, you know, kind of at least have heard the songs before we play them. So probably early October or something like that, we'll put it out.
Do you have a name for it?
Yeah, the EP is going to be called HDH versus MTR, and basically MTR is Morgan Taylor Reid, our producer, and we just feel like this new EP is kind of a growth and evolution of our sound, so that's why we were calling it HDH versus MTR, and it's actually part 1. There will be a part 2 that will be coming out later this year.
That is so cool. Tour with Colby Calais, where are you touring at?
A little bit of everywhere. I'll have to, if you just go to our website, highdiveheart.com, all the tour dates are there. I think there's 17 shows, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much a big circle around the United States, but, you know, we're not playing every state, unfortunately.
Yeah, I wish it was going to be longer, but who knows? Maybe if this one goes well, we'll do more.
That would be great. Yeah, it's going to be really special. For the first time, Colby's doing an acoustic tour, and we get to be her band when she plays. So we're opening the show, and then, you know, we get to play with her the whole time, so it's going to be incredible.
Also, Jason wrote most of Colby's songs with her, like Bubbly, Realize, I Never Told You, Try. So Jason and Colby are going to tell a lot of the stories behind the songs and why they wrote different things.
So I just watched the video for Misfit this morning, actually, and it's so colorful and fun, and I loved the idea for it.
Thank you. Well, bullying is unfortunately a really big problem in our world right now. You know, I just saw this story about a child that recently took his own life because he just was being bullied every single day at school and the teachers weren't helping him. And I mean, we've all been there. We've all had moments in our life where we felt like a misfit or where we've been bullied and maybe felt alone and didn't get help. So we're hoping this music video can circulate to as many schools and families as possible and help encourage people just to spread acceptance and love and kindness, because that's really what our brand is all about, High Dive Heart. And the Bully Project helped launch that single. Thank you to the Bully Project for helping us get the message out there, and we'll continue to kind of push it along as we go out on tour and stuff like that.
That's awesome. Is there any way like our listeners could help with the Bully Project?
So the first thing is that we're actually donating the proceeds of Misfit, the sales and streaming. So if they want to go buy the song on iTunes or stream it on Spotify for a limited amount of time, we are donating the money we make off that song to the Bully Project. And then we're also selling a T-shirt on teespring.com. It's just teespring.com/misfit shirt 3. And that proceeds of that shirt will also go to them. And then if they want to go to just thebullyproject.com, I know that there's ways that they can give to that organization, which is actively, fighting the issue of bullying.
Cool. Okay, so I asked the fans if they had any questions for you guys, and here's what they came up with. Someone wanted to know, what is your favorite show that you two like to watch as a couple?
I think probably the most recent thing we watched together was Breaking Bad. We binge watched it, Once you start, you can't stop. We also love to watch like Full House, old reruns.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I watched that last night.
Lately, we've been watching the Olympics. We're kind of glued to the TV, rooting for the United States.
Speaking of the Olympics, someone asked, if you were in the Olympics, what would your event be?
Oh, wow. Well, I was actually a pole vaulter in high school. So I guess track and field would probably be mine.
Well, I think I would pick either beach volleyball or something like fencing.
Yeah, that'd
something
be
crazy like that.
I don't even know if I could get up on my pole anymore, though. I'm not very strong. In high school, I was ripped, but now I'm not.
Thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview with me. I really appreciate it. I'm so excited to debut the song on our station.
Well, I appreciate that. I mean, you guys are definitely first station to play Playground, and it was a pleasant surprise. Most other stations are playing Misfit, so we're excited to see how Playground does. Just keep us posted and let us know how we can help you out, and appreciate your support.
For sure. And then we'll see you guys on October 17th when you roll through St. Paul.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Thank you.